Hey crew, come along for the ride. Try and look and figure out what in the hay is going on with this silly little FCX 18. Like I said, I put the bigger tires, metal wheels with 5mm adapters on these wheels so that it's good strong hold. And now I was out driving it. Saw my last short, click, click, click. I believe it's coming from inside the transmission. I can now spin everything freely here. And yeah, I hear it gritting in there. The motor's not spinning, the transmission's not spinning. So I thought, let's take it apart and figure out what the hey. Ouch. Super irritating. I have no idea what I'm doing. Other than we've done this on 1,000 rigs a zillion times before. So since this transmission seems shot, I've already ordered the WPL 3 gear metal transmission with bigger, I'm assuming bigger pitch gears. Oh, that just drops right down, huh? Boy, oh boy. We're not far from being out. So a couple weeks that'll be here and we will be done with the fabulous 2-speed, I guess. Too good to be true. Yeah, pretty much gonna have to take this body off in order to get that out of there. Pause, and we'll do that real quick. Thought you could see this. I got the little screws out for, it's a half cab, legit half cab. There's 3 little tabs in here. You gotta kind of wedge pop. I'm about to pop the middle one, maybe, hopefully. Oh yeah, whoa, that's loud. See those 3? Looks like a little bit of glue or a touch of adhesive holding that all together. Glad it's half cab, only had to take half of it apart to access this transmission. Looks like we got light plugs. Probably not going to be using any of this stuff anymore once we go with the WPL transmission, because that comes with a 370 motor. I'm doubting this ESC on a 180 50T can run that big 370 motor, which means this is a whole 3-in-1 setup, which means it's Capuzzi. And I ordered another little ESC that can run on 2S up to a 380 motor, 30 amps. And so yeah, this truck is essentially like good for, I mean, if you want to put bigger, heavier wheels and tires on it and a wider stance and metal ring and pinion gears in the diffs so that it can, you know, not strip the diffs in 20 minutes on your first drive like happened to me, then you're gonna have to get rid of the 2-speed transmission. The truck is good for the chassis, the 4-links, the oil shocks are really good, and of course the body is amazing. Battery tray, bumpers, aesthetics. But other than that, forget it, man. I mean, I guess you could keep the axles and just pay the $10 and buy the metal ring and pinion gears, but you may as well just pay 20 bucks and buy a set of plastic portals, or 20 bucks and buy a set of metal portals now. MN portals you can get for $20 and be the same as the plastic ones, and the 2-inch wide stance setup. And yeah, this is Capuzzi. Oh, yep, spins freely. Not a good sign, folks, since it was in gear when I turned it off. It was in low gear. That's what failed first. So, eek. I'm going to tear it open and take a look, shall we? Let's keep going. Sorry for the delay. I was babbling. I'm not sure what to do first here. Servo, I guess, has got to come out in order to get to the screws to the motor. I'm gonna have to pull that to get the back of the case off. Yeah, looks like servo is, oh, okay, it's all on one. Except that screw is behind the servo, so first the servo. Man, what a disappointment. You guys don't know how excited I was to have a 2-speed transmission in a little tiny 1/18 scale. Because, you know, it just meant that, like, you could cruise along on the trail and go fast and then shift down and have FCX's amazing low-speed crawl. Shh. Not when the gears fail. Oh, I mean, it's not like I'm doing a crazy upgrade here. I didn't change the power profile at all. I don't know what it is about me. I know this transmission's shot. I'm not going to fix it because it'll just break again. But I'm worried about losing screws and how to put it back together. Looks like it would really be no problem to fit the WPL 3-gear metal transmission in here. It's got an extension out the front. I don't know, maybe you could put it in there backwards. Put the extension out the back and then run a more normal length rear drive shaft and upgrade it to metal. I've got a set of metal minis that aren't in use. If they were long enough, that'd be cool. Then the drive shaft wouldn't drop down below the 4-links either. Sorry, I'm not sure if you're seeing this well enough. Other than that, you're just listening to me babble. Oh look, I got the orange Porsche to go with the R34 that you saw on my channel not long ago. I figured we could race some. Interesting thing about the orange Porsche, it's a little bigger. And it's got staggered wheels and tires. It's got a longer wheelbase. And it's got bigger diameter wheels and tires. Interesting. They are not carbon copies. Alright, so. Oh, no. It's plastic gears, you guys. What? So shady. I really thought I saw on the website that the FMS FCX 18 long wheelbase had metal transmission gears. What's going on here? That's all plastic in there. Boy, it sounded like plastic when it broke, and I thought, wow, those sound really bad for metal gears. Shady gravy. Well, I guess I should be happy again now, because now I can just buy metal gear replacement for this and keep the 2-speed. I think that's the way to go. Huh. Wow. Okay. Well, there you have it. I don't think we care which one of these gears failed, quite frankly. Something inside here. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's got to be the gear on the drive because I'm turning the drive shaft and nothing inside is rotating. Yet we are in gear, no doubt about it. There, now I'm in high gear and it is rotating. Oh yeah, it looks fugly in there. Do I see broken gears? Yeah, like I said, it would still go in high gear. There, now I'm trying to be in low gear and it's just, I feel gritty. And I don't think it's doing anything. And then back to high gear and it rotates. Junk. Big time. Disappointment. Bet a 370 would be big beans in this thing though, huh? I may just keep going that route. Screw the 2-speed. I don't know. What's your vote? Should I go with the big 370 1-speed setup? This was going to be my extended chassis MN82 with the 370. I'm waiting on big tires and wheels to show up so I can figure out exactly how long I want to make this wheelbase. Maybe for now I should borrow it and put it in this bad boy. Oh, wow. So blown away. Huh. Well, I think I gotta try to do Metal Gears in this first. Let's just see how much they are, at least. Alright, that's gonna be a wrap. Hope you found that interesting. Ciao, ciao. Take care.